Children, next activity is lab activity. What does this lab activity gives information? It is mainly to determine the specific heat of a solid substance. How to determine the specific heat of a solid? To perform that one, we are doing a lab activity there itself. Main aim is what? To determine the specific heat of solid here, we are taking solid as lead. Material required to perform this activity, lab activity is calorimeter. This is the calorimeter we are doing it up. Thermometer, stirrer. This stirrer is used to stir the liquid. Water content, steam heater. I am taking steam heater. Lead shots as well as wooden box with cotton. These all are the material required to perform this activity. And how to perform this activity description. First of all, take a wooden box. Fix it inside with what? Cotton stiffly. Before, take a wooden box of a little bit more radius than that of calorimeter. Place calorimeter. Before placing calorimeter, at the bottom you place cotton stuff. After placing cotton stuff, fix around at the other side of this, two sides of this particular wooden box with a cotton. After why we have taken cotton means cotton is a bad conductor of heat. It cannot transmit heat to any other substance. So that's the reason I have taken cotton there itself. Within that place, calorimeter consisting of thermometer and stirrer, add certain quantity of water to that particular one. Then afterwards, what you do, that is the general description there, what we are doing it up. Procedure. Coming to procedure, first procedure is nothing but what? Take the mass of calorimeter with stirrer only. Let that mass be as M1. Later on, what you do, fill this particular calorimeter by 1/3 of 1/3 with water. After mixing up, after filling up with 1/3 of water, measure the mass as well as temperature. Mass of calorimeter with water is equal to M2 grams. You take it up. Then mass of water, if you want to require only mass of water there itself, separate mass of calorimeter with stirrer plus calorimeter with stirrer plus water. Here plus water means what? Calorimeter plus stirrer plus water is equal to M2 grams. This is M1 grams. I require only mass of water. Means what? Calorimeter plus stirrer plus water minus calorimeter plus stirrer. If I am doing, I'll get M2 minus M1 grams. I'll get it up. Note down, I said measure the temperature also. Note down initial temperature of calorimeter with water. Let the temperature means what? T1 degree Celsius. Note, a note we have taken as nothing but what? Calorimeter as well as water both must be attained at same temperature only. As calorimeter temperature as well as water temperature both must be exist at same temperature only. That's the reason I have taken here as what? T1 degree centigrade or Celsius. Later on, what I am doing, I am taking another container. Within that container, I am placing steam heater and pouring certain quantity of water, adding lead shots. By using this, switch on this particular steam heater, so that what happened, maintain temperature up to what degree centigrade, 100 degrees centigrade. So that the lead shot, which whatever it is placed in this particular container, had to attain temperature of 100 degrees centigrade. Note down that for the temperature of lead shots. Note down the temperature of lead shot is nothing but what? T2 degrees Celsius. After note down its temperature at 100 degrees centigrade by using forceps or by using any other device, allow this particular lead shots to be placed in calorimeter and close the lid. Now transfer lead shots into calorimeter. As we are transmitting lead shots into calorimeter, obviously we can see that intermixing of two substances, calorimeter simultaneously with lead shot, two will be get mixed up and attain intermediate state of temperature. Note down the temperature is equal to T3 to T3, you take it up. Then mass of calorimeter just now. Again, what you do, mass of, after noting temperature, note down the mass of calorimeter plus water plus stirrer plus lead shots. Lead shots equal to what? M3 grams. After knowing this particular mass of M3 grams, later on, in this, so we need only mass of lead shots. To need mass of lead shot, what I have to do there? Mass of calorimeter plus stirrer plus water plus lead shots minus what I have to do there itself? Mass of calorimeter. M2 means what here? M2 is what? Mass of calorimeter plus stirrer plus water. If I separate it, if I subtract, then I'll get mass of lead shot, that is equal to mass of lead shots is equal to M3. This one minus mass of calorimeter plus mass of water plus mass of stirrer, that is equal to M2. M3 minus M2 will give us mass of calorimeter, mass of lead shot there itself. After that, what you do, note down the specific heat of calorimeter as well as lead shots as well as what? Water. After note down this particular specific heat of calorimeter, C indicates calorimeter, E indicates lead shots, W indicates specific heat of water. After note down the temperature, then based upon calorimetry principle, what is that principle? Heat gained by body is equal to heat lost by body is equal to heat gained by body. Based upon that particular principle, if you take it up, heat lost by body will be which body is losing heat here? Lead shot is losing heat here. And heat gained by what? Calorimeter is gaining heat. Simultaneously, the water what we added in calorimeter, two things are gaining heat. One is calorimeter is gaining heat as well as the water what else we have added in that particular calorimeter is also gaining heat. Therefore, heat gained by body, by what formula we can give it up? See here, Q is directly proportional to M into delta T. Delta T indicates what? Change in temperature. Change in temperature. If you go for lead shots, the temperature will be 2 T2 minus T3. It will be there. Simultaneously, heat gained by calorimeter, temperature will be how much there? Heat gained by calorimeter is equal to how much? T3 minus T1. And heat gained by what is how much there? T3 minus T1, it will be get existing there. So that what happened? T3 minus T1, T3 minus T1, it will be get existing there. Both are nothing but heat gained by temperature is mass of the substance calorimeter plus specific heat of calorimeter, change in temperature T3 minus T1 of calorimeter. Simultaneously heat gained by water, mass of calorimeter M2 minus M1, specific heat of water, temperature is what? Same. Why means we have seen clearly that calorimeter as well as water must have same temperature. Therefore, T3 minus T1 if you get up, that is change in temperature. After that, we require what here? Specific heat of solid. If we require specific heat of solid there, formula is what? M3 minus M2 into S of specific heat of lead shot to T2 minus T3 degrees Celsius is equal to calorimeter is what? M1 into S1 into T3 minus T1 plus when it comes heat gained by water is what? M2 minus M1 into specific heat of water plus T3 minus T1 degree centigrade. From this I required what here? I can take what here common? T3 minus T1 I can take common there. If I take common there, how much I'll get up? M1 plus M2 minus M1 into bracket whole bracket T3 minus T1 I'll get it up. Here what is there itself? M2 minus M3 minus M2 into specific heat of lead into T2 minus T3 degree centigrade. I required what? Only lead. Therefore, this one as well as this one, you take to the bottom of this one. Therefore, we'll get a formula. How that formula will be? Specific heat of lead is equal to M1 plus M2 minus M2 minus M1 whole of T3 minus T1 degree centigrade temperature by M3 minus M2 into T2 minus T3. This is the formula of the substance. What else we can take it up there itself. And here specific heat of water is also I am taking common. Here also heat gained by calorimeter. Calorimeter C is there. SC we can give it up here. SC, and here it is what? SW. SC indicates specific heat of calorimeter, SW indicates specific heat of water. By using this particular formula, this is the formula to determine what? Specific heat of solid. In this way, we can, by using lab activity process, we can determine specific heat of a solid substance by a formula called as S of E, specific heat of lead solid, is equal to M1 or into specific heat of calorimeter plus M2 minus M1 into specific heat of water whole of temperature. Change in temperature is T3 minus T1 by M3 minus M2 of mass of lead shot into change in temperature of lead shot, that is T2 minus T3 degrees centigrade. If you use this particular formula, we can calculate specific heat of a solid substance. By using lab activity, we can determine that formula. Thank you, children, for listening the concept more attentively and try to revise, try to understand carefully by listening one or two times and try to know the concept clearly. Thank you.